Welcome from Akasa Living. We're going to talk about a chakra that's very poorly defined this time, the past life chakra. Once we get out of the major chakras of the body that everyone knows about, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, then it starts getting a little more complex, all right? The information starts getting a little more sketchy. There's a little less of it. And this particular chakra, there's some information about it out there, but it varies from source to source. And the truth of the matter is, what I'm going to tell you about it has been channeled to me. So it's going to vary from probably anything you're going to see anywhere else, perhaps. I'm not aware of it being anywhere else. It doesn't mean someone else hasn't been channeled the same thing, but I'm not aware of it if they have. What initially I was taught about the past life chakra is that it's at the occipital area of the head. And essentially, it's where exactly what it says, whether it is past life as in what we have done in this lifetime, or past life as in literally past lifetimes, or stuff passed down from our ancestors in our ancestral line. It's where the stored knowledge of what we have already done is. And so the goal is to retain the knowledge, but not to get stuck energy there where we ruminate in it and keep playing it over and over like a tape recorder and stay stuck there, but to retain the knowledge, but pull the energy forward on our timeline and use that knowledge as we go forward to not make the same mistakes again, or to recreate the correct circumstances again that we had stumbled into or come up or figured out before, to use that knowledge. So, and I was channeled to use silver light to do that because silver purifies. So the silver would purify the energy of the past so that we would not be destroying what we had already done. We wouldn't lose the knowledge, but it would be purified so we could bring it forward on our timeline. So we wouldn't be contaminating our timeline going forward with anything that was dense energy. We would be going forward with positive, high vibrational energy that was knowledge from past, perhaps denser timelines, denser energies. So that's what I was initially channeled, all right? But within my own head, because I feel energy, I knew there was much more going on than just, and that's a lot, all right? But I knew within my own head, I could feel a correlation between that area and the third eye. I could feel a correlation between that area and what seemed to be the very center of the head, or the pineal gland. I could feel, it seemed like the causal chakra was, if that area felt congested, the causal chakra felt not right. The top of my head felt congested. So it seemed to be related to other things. Essentially, I know there are some beliefs out there that either a Star of David or a Merkaba formation of chakras exist within this area that all converge like at the third eye. So we can use the third eye for manifesting by taking in all this information from past lives and from the collective consciousness and sort of synthesizing it all together. It's connected with the throat chakra, which of course synthesizes information because it's our communication center. And so, and if you recall, I told you that the throat chakra is blue, but the third eye is indigo because it has sort of a higher communication purpose and in manifesting. And that would be it. It would be this synthesizing that goes on of all of this information coming in from past lives and from the collective consciousness, then being synthesized and then being utilized at the third eye for manifesting. So all that gets very complex. It's all very complex. And essentially what I've been channeled is it's pretty much accurate. Only we don't need to understand all of that because we already know the basics of chakras. So we don't need to understand the placement of all of them and what fires off what and causes what to fire, et cetera, because chakras, all the chakras are points of energetic transference, and all the chakras relay energetic information to one another. So all the chakras are part of this network. These particular chakras, yes, they're located in this cluster, if you will. And yes, they are connected to the throat, but then we've already talked about the throat is connected to the high heart. That's the bridge to the heart chakra. But of course, the heart chakra we've got to have the strength of the solar plexus to back up, following through with the heart chakra. So all of the chakra system is just as linked as that network or that web of past life chakra in the back of our head. All the chakras are linked the same. So yes, it's like a congested area because it's a smaller space, but it's not. We don't know really how close all of these chakras are on our energetic body. Our energetic body is like an exoskeleton that we don't see. So how far out it is and how far spread out they are, I don't know. And it's not been channeled to me. But the lights that are drawn, or the color wheels that are drawn on the yoga pose person, they make it look like those chakras are inside the person, but they're not. The chakra system is like an exoskeleton that's outside of us. That is why the integrity of the energetic field around us, is what maintains the health of our physical. It's what is around us. It surrounds us and maintains the integrity of the physical. It's like a force field, if you will. So all of the little wheels turning, whatever names they have, they're all firing with one another, all coordinating to work together. So, but the past life chakra, as it was channeled to me, is this chakra. That's the name it's given to me. And so I don't, when I say that, I'm not necessarily talking about a web of chakras or a network of chakras in the head. I'm just referring to this area. And I'm not getting into the connected to the one in the middle of the head, connected to this, connected to that. There are many chakras and they're all connected and they all fire off of one another and transmit information to one another. And so when I say past life chakra, that's what I'm talking about. It's important because many people who feel energy are having sensations in that area, a heaviness when they wake up, perhaps, or just a headache type sensation there. And because it does contain past life information, again, that could be what's gone on in the past in this lifetime. It could be what's gone on with the ancestral line that you're in, or it could be your own past lifetimes. Because of all of that, it's also related to the causal chakra. So many people are also feeling cloudiness, mental fogginess in the causal chakra. So they're having trouble with clarity there. And so those two areas seem to be linked. Again, they all fire off of one another. So that makes perfect sense. But once we get to the causal chakra, we're going to find out that the causal chakra is where we access the other aspects of self. And so they've all had the past lifetimes too. They've all had all of those with us. So that's where they're coordinating with that. That's their spot to be dealing with us. And they've got all this causal chakra stuff going on with them too. So it stands to reason that if this one's clogged up or feels clogged up or stuck or whatever, because that's how it feels to me. It gets congested feeling. Then it would affect the causal, perhaps. And so the two being affected at the same time makes perfect sense. But so that's why we need to understand a bit of depth about the causal chakra, because you're going to hear other people talk about it and mean different things when they talk about it. And it doesn't matter that we're not describing it exactly the same way, because in the end, it is a chakra or chakra system located in the head, somewhere in this area, that its purpose is our past activity. And the point of it is we want to retain the knowledge of what we've done. We never want to erase what we've done, or we have to repeat it again because we've lost what we learned. But we want to purify it, meaning we want to leave the density back there. We don't want to bring it forward and do it again. But we want to bring the energy on forward on our timeline. We don't want to stay stuck back there, ruminating in, oh my gosh, that happened, and not able to pull out of it, whether it be this lifetime, something that happened in our ancestral line, or a past lifetime. And we get triggered by things that cause us to get stuck in that area. And because we are all becoming more sensitive to energy, many of us are feeling that. And so there's a lot of activity going on back here that people are attributing to stress, headaches of some sort. That is really, you're needing to move that energy. Silver light is what you need to bring in to do that. It's purifying and moves forward. It's a light of truth. It's a light of moving forward in truth. It's a light of purification. So you want to use silver light for that. Now, that particular chakra, however, because it has knowledge, and because we want to pull the energy forward, to go forward in our lives on our highest and best good timeline, in reality, not illusion or delusion, we're going to be using that energy to manifest our lives. So that is directly related to the sacral chakra. What we're being triggered with are past memories. Those past memories are going to be things we've done before. Now, let's loop back to what the sacral chakra is all about. The sacral chakra is about manifesting, but think of the energies that we use for manifesting. The sacral energy is our business energy. So we've had business. We get triggered by what we did in the business world. And that triggers the sacral chakra. So those two play off one another. Or we see an old boyfriend and we get triggered by that sexual energy. That's the sacral chakra. Or we hear a song, or we see a creative work or a book that we really liked, or we're inspired by something in nature. So our artistic creativity goes off. Sacral chakra, the navel sacral area, goes off. So this area being stimulated, while it's going to trigger all sorts of chakras, because all the chakras are connected, it's definitely always going to trigger the sacral chakra area. So that is one reason why we don't want to be ruminating and let this area get all congested and full. And we don't want to stay in past life energy, because we can have past life energy going off. We can be stuck in past life energy, and it can be dictating our manifesting now. It can be something, you may be triggered by the energy of someone from another lifetime. And because of how we read the sacral chakra so heavily as sexual energy on this planet, you may feel a sexual attraction to them immediately and act upon that and take your life down a path that is not your best and highest good at all. And you truly felt the trigger, strongly felt the trigger, and they did too, perhaps, obviously. So because those energies, yes, the attraction is there, the resonance of the energies are there, but it's still not your best and highest good in this lifetime, because you didn't stop and slow down and purify, use the silver light, clear the energy here. And we didn't wait and make sure that, okay, are we going to trigger something else other than just this sexual energy in the sacral chakra? Maybe we were supposed to do a business together, or maybe we're not supposed to do anything together. Maybe nothing else gets triggered, and we were just supposed to, oh yeah, that's a good looking person. That feels like I know them before. And yeah, and have a little smile and keep going. Maybe that's all we were supposed to do. But we've then gone on and had a sexual encounter and commingled energies with someone that they were resonant in that way, but they weren't resonant in any other way. And now we've brought that commingled sexual energy into our energetic field, the integrity of our energetic field, and every part of our life, and everyone else that we're sharing the integrity of our energetic field with. If we have another partner with them and they don't know about it, or even if they do know about it, nonetheless, we're sharing it with them, our business partners, every part of our life, we're bringing that energy into. So it's very important that we're very aware of past life energies. It can affect how we run our business. It can affect who we're sleeping with, who we end up with, who we think we belong with. Of course, twin flames and soulmates, multiple lifetimes together. So that's one of the things that helps draw them together. And that's a good thing. But sometimes it could be an old soulmate that in this lifetime, you're not really resonant with. And so the attraction is there. And so the sacral chakras, yes, they're going off left and right. But if you stop and take the time to analyze the rest of your chakras, if you'll clear the past life energy, use the silver light, purify it, go forward, you pull the energy forward. If you'll balance your sacral chakra, and say, okay, hold on, my sacral chakra, the sexual energies are running amok here. Let's make sure that that's all we're supposed to be feeling here, and balance your entire chakra system. Okay, what is my best and highest timeline in reality for this lifetime? The totality of it, align my entire chakra system. You've cleared that energy. Now, are all the chakras going off, or at least several more chakras going off in relation to that person? Are you still feeling this? Or is that gone now that you're not just letting sacral chakra energy do this? And that is something that is the epitome of my sacral chakra teaching, is that we end up in sexual relationships based upon the sacral chakras going off, and that alone. And the sacral chakras here, it's baser energies, it's denser energies, it's sexual energies, it's primal energies. It's actually more root chakra. It's generated more there and then comes up into the sacral. And the sacral, we're supposed to have more control there. It's supposed to be a bit more sophisticated energy there. And so we're supposed to control it more there, but we don't necessarily. And we get those confused sometimes with our manifesting energy, or we act upon them before we slow down, take a deep breath, align everything, and make sure, are there other chakras going off besides just the sexual aspect of the sacral chakra? Because if there aren't, then you're just going to be bringing a bunch of non-resonant energy into the integrity of your energetic field, breaking down the integrity of your energetic field, and then everyone else that you're involved with, the energy emanates out from you and into their fields as well. So that's the importance of understanding how the sacral chakra works and how it's connected with the past life chakra. That's why it's important to understand that all the chakras communicate with one another. So the eye chakras, because all ports of energetic transference are chakras, all portals. So or portals are also chakras because they're energetic points of energetic transference. So they see that person, and so they're a part of this process. You hear a voice and it triggers you, and so you have sexual energy that's triggered. All sorts of things trigger sexual energy, and sometimes we stop at that and we think that's what it's about, when really the sexual energy is not the main thing at all, and maybe is not anything at all. Maybe it's supposed to just, we're supposed to raise to a higher level of conscious awareness about it and just let that pass. That was nice, but that's not for me. That wasn't for me. It was nice, but it wasn't for me. It was 4 or 5 lifetimes ago, or whatever, or 6 lifetimes together we had, and it was nice, but not this time. And just keep going. I don't want to muddle up my energy this time with something that was from another lifetime. And this can be the same way with a business partner. When that energy doesn't go off quite as quickly, but it is manifesting energy. So we want to be sure that we don't let these past life energies interfere with our manifesting chakra, the sacral chakra. That's why we want to keep it clear. And we don't want to be stuck ruminating. We don't want that energy stuck there. One, it gives us a headache or a neck ache or tension. But 2, if that energy is stuck there, this energy we're not using to go forward. And it also means we haven't processed, wow, I keep this, that was good. And purify that, get rid of that. That was, we don't need to remember that. That was, that's so good. And let's go forward. That doesn't mean that the memory is necessarily lost. It just means it's not something that you're keeping at the forefront because it's not pleasant or whatever. It's not something that needs to be in the forefront that you think of quickly. So that's basically what the past life chakra is about. But a lot of our tension, headaches, a lot of this, I can't get rid of this in the back of the neck kind of thing. We've been dealing with this all of recorded history. The chakra system has always been here. It hasn't been as activated and in as complete use as it is now. We haven't been as high vibrational as we are now, so it hasn't been used as it is now. It's becoming more and more activated. We're using it more and more, so we're more and more aware of it. But we've been dealing with it the whole time, or our existence wouldn't have continued. So the tension, headaches back there. We've been dealing with past issues, always. That massaging back there, that, what a day it was. Let it go. Silver light, bring the silver light in. That feels good. Yeah, right. So that's what we need to know about the past life chakra, essentially. It's not really all that complex. It's pretty straightforward. Yet it's going to vary from resource to resource. It's pretty much what I've given you is what I've been channeled. But I'm relating it also to our manifesting, as I explained, and to the fact that it connects to all the other chakras, especially the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, etc. Now I want to talk about how do you meditate for that particular chakra? Well, in actuality, when we do any meditation, we can meditate for all the chakras by simply calling in white light, because white light contains all the colors. And so as the white light comes down, we can simply designate that all the colors work on whichever chakra, all the colors are there. So each light ray that is needed work on the appropriate chakra as it comes down through the energy column. But if you're having a particular issue with that area, the silver light is what you want to use. And silver light is a good light to use anyway, because we can always use purification of our energy so that we can utilize that which we want to retain, but we can move forward. We can let go of that we don't want to, and we can move forward on our timeline. So it helps us release that which no longer serves and pull our energy to ourselves high vibrationally. maintaining the knowledge that we have gathered, and go forward on our timeline. So that's essentially what silver light is so good for, going forward in our truth, And that truth comes from being directly in contact with source communicating with our hearts, source guiding us, being in frequency. All right. So that's what we're going to do with this meditation is we will bring in all the light as always, but we will call specifically for a concentration of silver light for the purification of, and I will specifically say the past life chakra. And we will do exactly what I said. We will purify and go forward. Also, I'm going to go ahead since we talked so much about the sacral, I know we have a sacral chakra meditation, but I'm going to go ahead and do a little extra with the orange light and the sacral chakra, and then go ahead and do some with the red light and the root chakra, because the energies that do get triggered are past life. And so they're going to, those memories are going to trigger root chakra and sacral chakra energies, which are related to what we have already done and what we are going to do. So we're just going to go ahead and purify those while we're at it. So the energies that are playing off of one another are, we've cleared all the chakras completely. Again, all the colors are in the white light, but we're going to go ahead and pull the specific colors out. We'll call them out, and we'll do it with, of course, channeled high vibrational energy, and there'll be an extended play. So if you have a specific intention that you want to set as you're going forward on your timeline, or some other specific issue you want to deal with as you're in this high vibrational energy and working with your chakra system, by all means do so. I didn't say so at the beginning, but we're just moving energy, folks, because we are molecules of energy, every one of us, that have slowed down to be tactile so we can express ourselves in the physical. So it has nothing to do with the belief system. You can believe source, universe, God, however, whoever created us that you want. We're not talking belief systems here at all. We're simply talking the physics of energy that we are. And so welcome to all, whatever you believe. And please end the meditation according to your practice and call in for the meditation. Whoever, whatever energies you work with according to your practice, energies of the light, angels, archangels, ancestors. I call in source energy and leave it at that, so that not to muddle things up, but you're welcome to call in whoever you like. I do put us in a pyramid shape intensifies the energy, so it's more effective. And it also seals each of us in our own energy when we're working, so there's no commingling of energies. I think that's pretty much everything that I usually say. I think that's my little speech. If you want to light a candle, it's not really for ambiance at all. Heat speeds up the speed of molecules. It makes molecules vibrate faster. So it raises the frequency around you. So it helps raise the vibrational frequency. It helps raise your frequency. So it makes you more high vibrational as you are meditating. So that's the purpose of candles for meditation. So if you'd like to light a candle, that's fine. If you meditate with crystals, that's fine. I really don't, I've not been channeled any particular crystal for the past life chakra. I mean, don't use amethyst. Use violet flame for everything. They're saying use amethyst. Okay. So, yeah, amethyst. I've not been told any crystals at all up until now, until I just asked. So, but silver light. So, okay. So, if we're ready, you may lie down or sit. Please do this when you are in a safe place to do it, not where we're operating machinery or any of those things. You can do this as like a walking meditation or that sort of thing, though I do recommend that you do it at least once where you are doing it in a resting state. But certainly meditations can be taken as we're walking or when we're biking or swimming or those kinds of things. But we don't ever want to do them like when we're operating heavy equipment or something, when we're going to let them put us to sleep. If we're incorporating them into exercise, we're not going to go to sleep doing that. But if we're just behind the wheel driving or something, we get sleepy, that sort of thing. But meditation, moving with meditation, is certainly a type of, it's a way to do meditation. So I do lots of walking and meditating at the same time. It is effective. It's a different way to meditate, but it's certainly effective. But I do recommend at least going through it in a resting state at least once. So sit with our energy column straight, or lie with it straight, whichever it is you're doing, or if you're walking or whatever, keep your energy column straight, please. And call in pyramid for each of us, please. And let's fill it with pink light, the energy of transcendent love. And as we breathe that in, all the denser energies within us begin vibrating at higher and higher frequencies as they're all turned into love again. And just keep breathing in and out. As another pyramid comes down around us, filled with even more pink, transcendent love light. And we just keep breathing in and out. And another pyramid comes down, filled with more pink, transcendent love. And we just keep breathing in and out. Feeling all that does not serve us, all dense energies melting away, is being turned into love again. So we hold the energy of pink transcendent love. We feel the denser energies just breaking up, dissolving, becoming high vibrational. We exhale. We call ourselves back to ourselves across all time, space, universes, lifetimes, dimensions, and incarnations, past, present, and future. And we ask now for source light to come down, white light, bright white, healing light, pure source energy, opening our chakra systems up wide. And across all time, space, universes, lifetimes, dimensions, and incarnations, any energetic entanglements or distortions, any issues with our chakra system or energy that is seen by source at the highest level of conscious awareness, we ask source to deal with now, to align our energies, heal our chakra systems, free us of all entanglements, so that we may be on our best and highest good timeline in reality in this lifetime. No illusion or delusion. No words, no hexes, no spells, no written work, no physical bindings of any kind, whether we agreed to them, whether we did them ourselves, someone else did them, whether we've done them to someone. No energetic entanglements of any kind can hold. We're asking source to release them. We're asking source, pure source energy. So it's the highest level of conscious awareness. All can be seen and all can be removed. So our chakra system is being opened, scanned from the highest point possible, and calibrated and cleansed, aligned, attuned, corrected, healed, made new again from that point. And if need be, source, take us all the way to that place of the beginning. If we need to go to that place, I see some of us may be going there now. The darkness. There we are. We're in the darkness within the beginning, where our chakra systems were pure and clear in the beginning. You see the bright light. Just bask in that bright light, that first source light from in the beginning, that pure high vibrational beam of light. Feel it penetrating every part of your beingness, permeating every part of your beingness. Our chakra systems are coming into complete alignment. Perfect as we're in the beginning. And as this light, this white light is coming down, we ask specifically for red light for our root chakra, and orange light for our sacral chakra, so that they get special attention, so that those that ground us, our base area of our bodies, of our energetic bodies, that's our physical bodies, are cleansed, calibrated, purified, are steady and firm, dependable. You see the red light, you see the orange light. We feel energy coming up. The entire chakra system now, as the energy column is being fortified to accommodate these healing lights, the healing work being done. Tap on the high heart chakra. Let's go ahead and activate that. In between the throat and the heart chakra. And then make a circle. And tap on the collarbones. Open up the scapular chakras in the back. Some say it feels like their angel wings come out. There we go. All right. Breathe all of that in. And now, we ask for more white light from source, pure source energy. We ask that it come down through our complete chakra system, grounds us to Mother Earth, back up to our heart, creating a positive energy loop between us and Mother Earth. That our two natures of energy, allowing and acting, are balanced. And as we breathe this white light in and out, we see the gold coming in with it, the wisdom. We ask now for the silver to be intensified in all the places it need be, but most especially in our past life chakra areas or area, so that all that has been is purified. We retain the good, but let go of, and do not ruminate on what was less than good, denser energies. We retain the knowledge, but let go of the rest, and pull the energy forward to be used in our best and highest timeline in this reality, without illusion or delusion. We ask that the silver light reflect and deflect triggers related to the past life energies. You may stay in this energy as long as you'd like. You may journal afterwards if you'd like, free write afterwards. I recommend that you do so. It's a good way to remember what you were given by Source. Do you have any petitions or anything that you would like to speak with Source about? You're certainly connected and in a high vibrational place to do so at this time. Or you can simply bask in the silver white light and just allow yourself to heal and progress, as we all need to do.